Peace, how you doing? This is Samori Swaggart with Swarthy and Swank. This edition right here is what we call the king, the castle, and the kitchen. And we kind of focus on things around the house, home associated. Definitely get the cooking aspect because every king should eat well. You know, that helps sustain your vitality. So, I said, oftentimes I'll post some of the salads that I make. And a lot of people love seeing my salads. I post it on social media. Yeah, I'm a foodie. But I'm going to go ahead and get started and just show you I love my salads to be very hearty, fresh, and healthy. Hearty, fresh, and healthy. So I like putting a lot of stuff in there. But it's packed full of nutrients. So, no further ado, I washed everything down before I set up. So let's go ahead and roll with it. So I got a 6-quart bowl, and so in here is your mixed greens, a little bit of spinach. I got some arugula in here. I have some parsley in here, some romaine. So we got a nice fresh bed of lettuce. Now over here I've got avocados. I got different sweet peppers, red, yellow. I've got hot greens, right? Got red cabbage, radish, and cucumbers. I've got some bella mushrooms, okay? I also have some little baby tomatoes, okay? And this is when we get around towards the end, the topping. I have some pepperoncinis. I love pepperoncini peppers. Oh, well, these are the olives. I'm sorry. These are the olives. And then these are the pepperoncinis. And, of course, my caramelized pecans. And I have a cup of garlic cloves that are peeled. All right. So with that said, let's get started. I want to finish off the leafy portions of the salad. So I'm going to go ahead with this red cabbage. Let's get this out the way and let's get this going. Waste no time. Let's get right into it. All right. And what you're listening to is actually a song called Postcoital, and it's on my album. The album is entitled Porn, but it stands for Poetry, Oration, Rhythm, and Narrative. Okay, it's just a play on words. Very, very good album. Okay. I love all the colors that I add to the salad. And the thing too about having red cabbage is that red cabbage is full of fiber. The average serving of red cabbage has about 18 grams of fiber. That's a very, very good amount. So, yes, this is good for you. It's good for your colon. You see well, they call it red, but it's purple. It has a lot of, I believe it's called anthocyanins, which are very good antioxidants, known to kind of decrease inflammation. Also good for reducing the risk of colon cancer. All right. So these are the things that we're looking to get incorporated into our salad. All right. So we got that in there. All right. Yes. start mixing and incorporating that a little with what we got. Oh yes. Okay, let's get the rest of that in there. And it doesn't take long. You know, sometimes I'll make something bigger than this. I'll make a pot bigger than this. Okay, move along. Let's go to get this, one of the radish. Not your typical radish that you would think about, but this is a radish. And, well, another thing, cabbage is very good. It falls under the cruciferous family of vegetables, and I think it's called the brassica family also, and so does this radish. Now these are good. So the cabbage, those in the cruciferous family, your Brussels sprouts, your kale, broccoli, for men, those are good at maintaining your testosterone levels. So, family, get your cabbage, get your broccoli, get your kale, get your Brussels sprouts. Keep your testosterone up, you know? Okay? This radish is good. Also with antioxidants. Also a good source of vitamin K. Okay? All right. So I'm just, cutting it down so that in your serving, the servings, as you mix your salad around, it can be, homogeneous in mixture. It's not just one bulk in like one location. Once you cut it up real good, you can mix it real well with the rest of the spinach and parsley and arugula and romaine and the red cabbage. So this is looking good over here. I'll show you in a second what we're looking like. This is looking very hearty, very healthy, fellas. You definitely want to get your nutrients in. Oftentimes, we love eating the meat. Where's the steak? Where's the fried fish and things like that? But you got to get your phytonutrients in, man. And this is a good way of doing that. So, look at that. Look at all of that good colors. All of those antioxidants and all of that in there. All right. So, all that aside, right? Now, I'll put this on pause. Let's go ahead and get these onions going, right? All right. Bust that down. Yep. I love onions, especially red onions. Red onions are supposed to be very good for your heart, circulatory system, as well as the garlic. I think we all know about garlic and its herbal medicinal properties. Garlic also helps with your vasodilation and blood thinning. Now, your red onions also help with a little bit of vasodilation and keeping the blood fluid, not too thick and viscous. I believe it's also good for your, these red onions are also good for your sperm quality for men. So these are jewels that I'm dropping on y'all. All right. I like cutting my onions long ways. That's just me. Okay. And trust me when I say we're almost done with putting this together. So I'm saying, like, you can make a very healthy, sometimes I make like a big pot of this. And I'll go throughout the week just reloading my my lunch pail with my salad, and that'll hold me down for like about 3 or 4 days. You know, you just keep it refrigerated and you just pull and go when you have a big bowl of it. All right. All right. So we got the onion out the way. Put that to the side, right? So now it's looking like that, right? And then, you know, of course, we'll incorporate it, mix it in, shuffle it around, shuffle the deck, you know. Make sure these vegetables and herbs are thoroughly distributed throughout the salad. All right. Of course, I washed my hands before I did anything. So, and this is my salad too. I'm just showing you. Okay, that's that. All right, now let's get some color going on up in here. Let's get some of these peppers going. All right, bust this down. Now I'm no chef. I'm gonna have to tap Chef Henry Dudley, as he Jillian's or Julian's, whatever, however they call that. But I will cut, but you know, they cut they cut like a machine, you know, with perfection and speed. But I get what I need to do done in a fairly decent amount of time. So now the whole concept behind Swarthy and Swank is keeping that classic look, you know, very classy, sophisticated, stylish, well-informed, well-educated, confident, and ready to serve, you know, and perform, and create, and innovate. A sexy futurist. I'm definitely a futurist. You know, one of the things also is being educated financially, which is a growth process in itself. If you did not study finance or economics or anything like that, if your educational discipline is outside of finance, you know, you have to spend some time. And I've incorporated that in my journey, and but I love it though. I really didn't start looking at like finance, investing, and all that type of stuff until I really got like into like my early to mid 30s. Okay, let's get some more of the reds. Now these are sweet peppers. These are not hot, just look hot. Oh, that was a thick one. But you gotta balance the sweet. And so thus, I'm now gonna get my hot one. All right. I'm probably gonna put, well, I'm definitely gonna put 2 peppers in there. I may put 3, But because it's such a big salad, I may do 3. Some people like hot peppers. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Some people have an aversion for it. You know, some people say it ruins their whole meal because depending on, was it the Scoville rating, how hot the pepper gets, you know, their mouth will be on fire, and thus they feel like they can't really enjoy the rest of the meal because they're dealing with the mouth being a furnace. Okay, let's grab another one. This will be the second one. Here we go. A little bit more about the album that I did. I did my poetry album, the one that says called Porn, Poetry, Oration, Rhythm, and Narrative. I did that in 2015. Very, very, very nice album. All live instrumentation, done by Hampton University marching band students. I mean, very creative young men. Don Tesla, my man John, and Brian Austin. Let's go ahead and get some of these up in here. They were like masterminds behind all of the music, the sonic instrumentation. It's a very great album. So it should be on iTunes. It's not on Apple Music, but it's on iTunes still. I know I have to update my contract with them. All right, so now, again, mixing and incorporating is what you want to do to try and get some of that even distribution of everything, right? Yes. Oh yeah. Fellas, you make this salad for your girl or your wife, oh man, she will love you. Trust me. You know, oh man, trust me. Okay, let's get a little bit of cucumbers up in here. All right. Now, cucumbers provide a good source of fiber and very good amounts of water too that you want, and some potassium. You know, potassium is good at keeping your blood pressure low. Okay. Next, cucumbers. I don't like them like when they're like all the way, you know, in a circle. I kind of like my cucumbers cut in half. That's just me. You can do it however you want to, but like I said, I'm just doing it just for purposes of getting you thinking, adding on to your cooking menu as the king of your castle. Those are the last little bits of these cucumbers. All right, let's throw these up in there. Lamb, 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 lamb. Okay. So now we've got cucumbers. Remember I said I like it fresh, healthy, and hearty. Right? To the side. All right. Incorporate. Remember, incorporate, and mix. Okay. All right. Get some of these Bella mushrooms up in there. That's a good amount right there. Going to incorporate some more. All right. Going to incorporate. All right. Get a couple of these tomatoes. I like busting my tomatoes down in half and then put them in the salad. That's just me, just another personal preference. Now, tomatoes are good for your prostate, fellas. And as we get older, you know, prostate issues become a factor. So keeping a healthy prostate, something that can be done with your tomatoes. Tomatoes also have a good amount of vitamin A, which is good for your skin and your eyes, right? All right, so that's a decent amount of tomatoes I have in there. All right, so we're almost complete, fellas. We are almost complete. What I'm going to do is get my garlic. All right, bust these down real quick. Now, I love garlic. Some people have an aversion for garlic, but garlic, man, I tell you, one of the most healthiest herb bulbs you can consume, man, for your blood pressure, your vascularity, even an antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral. It's like the good herb. I love garlic. Whenever there's a soup that's not supposed to be sweet, like some soups, you know, they kind of have like a little sweetness to it. I won't really add garlic, but if it's something like a good stew or a lentil or something like that, oh man, garlic is going in there. I'm going to add some garlic to that. Gotta have your garlic, fellas. I'm telling you. Garlic is good for your youth. Just make sure you brush your teeth and that you are doing your mouthwash, because that garlic odor will linger. Yes, it will. Getting closer to the end game. That's good. He's good. All right. So, sprinkle that up in there. Sprinkle me, man. As E40 say, sprinkle me. Gotta get your garlic in there. No garlic will be left. All right. Incorporate and mix. Now what I will do, there's going to be just a little bit more that I'm going to do, and that is I'm going to, just for the sake of like color, you know, extravagance, the swankiness of a salad, I'm probably going to cut up a little more of those yellow, orange, and red sweet peppers, and have those around the top. Right? Oh yes, this is nice and dense. Oh man, this is, woo. Oh, I'm gonna get down in this. Excuse me. And the good thing too is like when you have salad, you can eat like a whole hearty bowl and you won't be tired. Like sometimes at work, when it's lunch break, you eat certain things, you know, then you come down with the itis. You have a good salad, you can eat that whole big bowl and you'll be fine. In fact, you'll be energized, not come down with the itis. So let's go ahead and bust down this red sweet pepper. Like I said, this one is, this last layer of sweet peppers is going to be more so ornamental. We're still gonna eat it, but you know, you kind of like want to. Salad should look good also. That's just me. That's just me personally speaking. Very appetizing. Yeah. Sexy salad. All right. As we were bending the corner, get some avocado up in here. Now, avocados is good healthy fat, unsaturated fat. That's what you want, unsaturated fat. You know, saturated fat is not good. That's what clogs the arteries. Unsaturated fat is the good fat that you want in your diet. So I just cut down, spoon out my avocado. Just spoon it out. Nice tablespoon. Okay, that right here. Get this one. Come along the edges. Scoop that out. Blam. Okay. Little something. Cut. 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 Now, avocado is also good for your skin. Let me get a little quarters. All right. So throw my avocados in there. You're eating healthy now. Got your avocados. Right. Good. Incorporate. And now coming to the last leg, let's put these peppers, sweet peppers back in and around. Nice and sexy. Sexy it up. Make it salacious. The salacious salad. And let me grab a spoon. Give me 1 second. All right, so we did the olives. Now, also, can't forget, man, I love feta. Now, you know, cheese is whatever cheese is your choice. I love cheese. I like feta, sprinkled, you know. That's me. May not be your thing, but it's definitely mine. So pepperoncinis throughout there, right? Some people call these the Papa John peppers, but pepperoncini is the official name. And lastly, gotta have the most delectable. Gotta have your caramelized pecans. Come on. You feel like that? That's enough. cashews. Some people do almonds or avocados. I'm not avocados. What you call it? Pistachios. Sorry. And there you have it. That is jam-packed with some great stuff right there. Tomatoes, sweet peppers, jalapeno peppers, arugula, romaine, parsley, spinach, radish, red cabbage, avocados, mushrooms, tomatoes, garlic, your pepperoncini, your olives. Come on, you're not beating that. And then it's just whatever salad dressing you want. I'm gonna go with Italian and keep it simple, but hey, flavor it as you may. But that's it. This is Swarthy and Swank, the King Castle in his kitchen edition. So, thank you for checking it out. Hopefully you'll try that, or just incorporate salad into your diet, fellas. Keep you healthy, sustain your vitality and your virility, and catch you on the next one. Peace.